Once upon a time, in a bustling kitchen, where the pots hummed with happiness and the pans sizzled with joy, lived a little spoon. All his spoon brothers and sisters loved to be used. They would stir thick, chocolatey batter for cakes and swirl gooey honey into cups of warm milk. But this little spoon, he was too scared to stir. The little spoon watched from his drawer, a little worried. He saw the big, strong soup spoon stirring with such power. He saw the elegant teaspoon swirling with such grace. He was afraid he would drop the batter, or spill the milk, or just do it all wrong. So he always stayed at the back of the drawer, hoping no one would pick him. What if I'm not strong enough? What if I make a mess? One day, a kind old ladle, who had seen many meals and many messes, noticed the little spoon hiding at the back. "Little spoon," he clacked in a deep, gentle voice, "why do you hide? You were made to do wonderful things. I'm afraid I'll make a mess." "I don't know how to stir perfectly like everyone else." The little spoon jangled softly. The old ladle knew exactly how the little spoon felt. Helping in the kitchen used to scare him, too. The old ladle showed the little spoon a small dent on his side. "This little dent," he clacked, "is from the time I helped make a big, delicious soup for a family who was very hungry. It was a wonderful, messy moment, and I've been proud of it ever since." Just then, a little girl with flour on her nose came skipping into the kitchen. She was learning to bake. She reached for the drawer. The little spoon's heart went jingled-jangle with fear. She didn't pick the big, strong soup spoon or the elegant teaspoon. She picked him. The little girl held him gently. "Hello, little spoon," she said softly. "Will you help me make a cake?" The little spoon didn't have time to be scared. He felt the soft, cool flour touch him. The little spoon began to stir. It wasn't perfect. He wobbled. He accidentally flicked a tiny cloud of flour onto the counter. He felt like a failure. But the little girl didn't get mad. She just smiled and gently guided his handle. "It's okay, little spoon," she said kindly. "We're doing it together." With the little girl's help, the little spoon stirred the batter. He stirred in the sugar and the eggs and the milk. The batter got smoother and smoother. The little spoon felt a new feeling joy. He was doing it. He wasn't making a perfect, elegant swirl, but he was helping to create something wonderful. When the cake was finished, the little spoon sat proudly on the counter, a little bit of chocolatey batter on him. The old ladle winked at him from his spot. The little spoon might have been a bit wobbly and a little messy, but he was no longer afraid. He was a brave, happy spoon who had learned that true perfection isn't about not making a mess. It's about being brave enough to stir. And so, whenever you feel a little scared to try something new, remember the little spoon and be brave enough to stir. The end.